Right, Scott, let's hit it. I'm a comedian.
I'm a pretty funny
Funny
guy.
guy.
We're drawing.
Drawing.
Adam Sandler tonight. Adam Sandler tonight. Adam Sandler tonight.
That's the best part of the show. Adam Sandler. So far, we have myself, Scott, and Sandy. I'm hoping a few more people show up, but if not, we'll keep going anyway. We're doing Adam Sandler because he's done a ton of stuff. He recently got the Mark Twain Award for comedy, so we figured we could give him some love. Now, obviously, not all his movies are bangers, but there's enough in there that's enjoyable. You know, for every Happy Gilmore, there's a Jack and Jill. So it balances out. You get Tommy Boy, or let's see. Turn off the branding thing, and we'll throw some background music on. Sounds good for. I don't know if I have any comedy music.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
So, now I'm old enough, obviously, to remember Adam Sandler starting off on Saturday Night Live. Anybody know him from something before that or after that?
Wasn't he in Mixed Nuts?
I believe so.
I don't know if that was before Saturday Night Live, but I remember he was in a movie called Mixed Nuts.
Saturday Night Live was 90 to 95. Mixed Nuts was in 1994.
Okay, so that was concurrent.
During his time at Saturday Night Live.
Let's see, I'm pretty sure Airheads was also while he was on Saturday Night Live.
But Going Overboard is the only one prior to.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna look it up what year that came out.
Going Overboard?
I think that was the oldest one I've seen movie of his.
That's one of the things. In preparing to draw Adam Sandler stuff and trying to figure out what character I wanted to draw for the promo card, I looked at his IMDb. Dude's been in over like 65 feature films. It's crazy.
Holy cow! That's 1989. Going Overboard. He looks like a child.
Oh, yeah. I knew that was the oldest one I had seen. That movie. Yeah.
But can you believe he's been in over 60? Can you believe he's been in over 60 movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably produced 40 of them.
Here's one of the things I do like about Adam Sandler and the people that do Broken Lizard and these really tight community of creatives. If you watch an Adam Sandler movie, you're almost guaranteed to see 3 or 4 people in every one of them.
Yep. Yeah, Adam Sandler puts all of his college buddies in all of his movies.
Yeah. And then even who was it? Oh geez, I'm gonna have these senior moments done, aren't I? Snyder at the Mark Twain Awards. He's he thanked Adam Sandler for giving him a career.
Oh yeah, Rob Schneider. Yeah.
Rob Schneider. Yeah.
Yeah. The guy there's that movie Grandma's Boy, which has all the Adam Sandler players in it, minus Adam Sandler.
Minus Adam Sandler, right?
But I think he produced it.
But he produced it, yeah. And I respect somebody that has that loyalty to their group. You know what I mean?
Adam Sandler performed at my college in 1994.
Oh, wow.
What did he perform?
Stand up, in in an auditorium. He played some of his songs, and it's really funny because a lot of people brought their children to the show, expecting to get a lot of the like Opera Man and some of the sillier stuff from Saturday Night Live, and he like immediately starts going into this long discourse on masturbation, and so many people started leaving with their kids. It was ridiculous. It was pretty fun. We were cracking up pretty hard.
I think that's the test, right? Weed
Yeah.
them out. I mean, you've already got their money.
Yeah. I don't know how many people asked for their money back at the door, but there were a lot of people pretty ticked off. And it's just funny. You know, it's like we had his comedy record, you know, I say record, it was a tape, but, you know, we knew he could be pretty filthy on tape. So we're kind of expecting him to be pretty crazy live. But
All right. Let's go around. Favorite Adam Sandler movie. Start with John, since he just showed up.
Oh, I like 51st Dates.
51st Dates your favorite? Sandy?
Yeah.
My favorite romantic comedies in is Just Go With It.
Oh,
That's a good one too.
But I like a lot of his movies. I have almost every single one. He's one of my favorite actors.
Scott, what's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
I biasly say 51st Dates.
Okay. Drew?
what is?
my favorite Adam Sandler movie is The Wedding Singer.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's another one up there.
Okay. I'm trying to think.
See, Happy
For
Gilmore
comedy.
was good too.
And Happy Gilmore is pretty damn funny, I think.
Yeah,
I even like Billy Madison. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, Billy Madison.
What about
kind of a toss-up
Waterboy?
between Happy Gilmore and 51st Dates for me on that. But I also really liked him in Spanglish.
That was a good movie.
I didn't watch that one. Yeah.
But that's not
good.
one when you think of Adam Sandler, that's not one you generally think of. Oh, that's an Adam Sandler movie.
I
And,
actually liked him in a lot of his serious movies.
Hmm.
Spanglish was good, and Reign Over Me. If
Reign
you
Over
remember
Me.
that one, that's another
Now I
one.
will say I have not even watched a minute of Uncut Gems. I heard people describe it. It's like that sounds just stressful. I don't want to watch it.
I watched it. I didn't like that one.
Which one?
I hear Hustle is good. I haven't watched that one yet.
I watched Hustle. I liked Hustle. I didn't like Uncut Gems.
I liked Punch Drunk Love. Not a lot of people watch that one, but I thought
I
it was
have that one on DVD.
I couldn't bring myself to watch Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
So,
I would
You
say,
ought to
like,
you
the
ought
worst
to fucking
movie-
watch it. Just to go, what the fuck?
I was so mad when I saw That's My Boy. I was like, this movie was total trash.
Oh,
There's this podcast called How Did This Get Made? And that's, I don't know if they've done an episode on Jack and Jill, but I got to look them up and see if they did.
what is it?
I haven't
Did,
seen Jack and Jill.
did,
I haven't seen I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
Oh, I love that one.
I like that one.
Yeah.
It's one of those with Jack and Jill. It's like, what is this? Was Rob Schneider supposed to do this one?
Yeah. Did someone back out and you had to play both roles? Is that it?
Yeah. Exactly. I remember Adam Sandler way back when, and Drew, you might remember this one. Remember on MTV there was that show, Remote Control,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remote Control.
with
Why do is that the one with
Colin Quinn and Kari War? Is that her name?
Yeah, I remember.
And
Colin
then-
Quinn now, yeah.
And then once in a while, like little characters, different characters would come out, and then this was a very early Adam Sandler is like, what was he? He was like cousin something or something, yeah. And he would just come on and he would ask a question, and then the contestants had to kind of answer it. So
He's in the lounge chair,
yeah,
the Jeopardy board.
How for SNL, do you have like an Adam Sandler character or bit that you like? Anybody?
Oh, man, he's done so many. I remember Opera Man was funny.
Opera Man was good. I liked a lot of the stupid songs he would sing on Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah.
What about the Gap Girls with him and
David Spade and
David Spade?
Chris Farley. Yeah.
You remember when like
Well,
they did
that's
a
no fair bringing
parody?
up Chris Farley because he elevated everything he was in.
Oh yeah. Remember when I think like the cast of Cheers came on, and then they were singing, and so they tried to recreate that, and then I think Adam Sandler had to be what is her name?
Christy Alley.
Yeah, Dan DeVito's wife. What is
Rhea Perlman.
Yeah, Rita Perlman. And so he was like on his knees, kind of thing, impersonating her. Yeah.
All right. So say they get the microphone in one hand, and I'm going to put him holding the meatball in the other for Wedding Singer.
There you go.
Remember the meatball?
Oh.
He was giving the old lady like singing lessons or music lessons.
Oh, yeah,
She paid him in
meatballs. Yeah.
And like not even a bowl or anything, just like the meatball itself, like stuffing it in his hand.
Yeah, like here you go.
It's so funny because when you say Wedding Singer, the first thing I think of is that opening song where he's singing "Spin Me Around."
Yeah.
The Dead or Alive
Spin
song.
me right round, baby, why round like a record, baby.
And then I think about that thing that Andrew showed where was it Paul Rudd and Jimmy Fallon like recreated that whole music video?
Yeah, they do that a lot though.
It's like to the T. It's scary.
Yeah, they like to recreate these music videos.
But
They
I
would do-
remember that. Oh no, go ahead.
There was a bit they did on Saturday Night Live. It was Adam Sandler and Chris Farley where they were like this older couple, and Chris Farley would be reading the Zagat's.
Oh, the Zagat guys, yeah.
Yeah. It always just a killer, but it looked like Sandler could barely keep it together.
Oh.
Well, he was one of the bad ones about Brain. Not as bad as Fallon, but
Oh yeah, Jimmy Fallon was always like
When Fallon was on Saturday Night Live, we used to watch just to see how long
When
he
he'd
would
break.
last. It's like-
when he would break, yeah.
what is that one kind of the precursor for Zoolander, like the Too Cool shot.
Oh.
But yeah.
Did anybody watch any excerpts from the Mark Twain Prize?
Yes.
No.
I watched most of. I didn't watch it in whole, but I watched most of the clips because they broke everything up into clips.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's me. I just watched a bunch of the clips.
But I watched probably an hour's worth of clips. Just speaking of that, they had his two big co-stars, which are Drew Barrymore and
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, I still gotta watch that. What is that one that they're both on? Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston.
It's that like a murder mystery.
Well, there's Murder
one.
Mystery,
Murder
and Murder
Mystery,
Mystery
yeah.
2. There's two different Murder Mystery movies now.
Yeah.
There's a sequels out.
And I guess the first one did so well that they warranted a sequel. So
I don't know how they gauge that because it was for Netflix. It was like direct to streaming.
Right.
So I guess
but they get their viewer numbers. They may never disclose them, but they know what the people are clicking on.
Okay. Yeah, is that like the whole thing like, with the whole?
He's got to deal with Netflix to make, I don't know, maybe a movie or two a year.
Yeah.
Or I don't know for how long. Because I think the first one out the gate was that ridiculous 6. Sandy, did you like that one?
Was that the Western one?
Yeah.
And then he did that Halloween one.
Hubble Halloween. Hubie,
Yeah.
Hubble? Hubie Halloween.
Hubie or something.
Yeah, Hubie Halloween.
I
And
like
then
that
he has
one. That was
one with is it Chris Rock? It's like a wedding movie. I can't remember what it's called. That one was cute. His daughter's marrying Chris Rock's son.
But yeah, he's got a contract with Netflix to make, I don't know how many movies, but he signed that maybe 10 years ago and been cranking them out. So he doesn't need to make feature movies anymore. He's making Netflix movies. They pay him, and his mortgage is covered. We should all be so lucky.
Be mad if it sucks.
When he started doing roles that were a little bit more serious, I began to think like maybe he could be, pretty versatile. And I always thought that if they ever did a biopic of Bob Dylan, he would make a good Bob Dylan.
I could see that. Although he could make it pretty comical too, depending on how hard he leaned into the whole Bob Dylan singing voice,
I think there is potential for it to be kind of comical, though. I mean, Dylan, I don't think he took it really seriously. Nor do I think he does take it seriously. But I know. I just always thought he kind of looked like a young Bob Dylan.
It's funny. I was talking to my coworker about because I said I'm going to draw the wedding singer tonight. And he's like, "Wasn't Boy George in that one?" No, that was one of the Arquettes.
Yes, Alexis Arquette.
Yeah. You got it. How come? So I don't think Alexis had fully transitioned at that point, right?
I don't think so. I don't know.
So I'd like to go back and look at the box and see if she's billed as Alexis or Robert.
I've only ever known her as Alexis Arquette, so I don't.
Yeah, I mean, she was born Robert Arquette, I think.
I know that they're in.
I was also
Fiction.
surprised to find out she died in like 2016. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Too young.
But they were in Pulp Fiction.
Who's they?
Alexis Arquette, Robert Arquette, and Garfield. In the big scene when
I mean, I remember her name, Alexis Arquette. I'm just saying, I don't think she transitioned at the time of this movie. Or at least not fully. Ron is here.
Ron! Well, good evening.
Hi, Ron. Oh, the irony. Ron, you missed the question round, so what's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
None of them. I don't think he's that funny.
Okay, we'll just kick Ron out.
That's like, and he's here. Why?
I don't think it's a prerequisite to be a part of the drink and draw.
Well, okay, I like Waterboy. That was fun. And I like Wedding Singer. How's that?
Okay.
There you
Yeah, I'm not saying, like I said, I already said not all his movies were bangers, but there's there's some that are good.
Anyone watch? Was that Click?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
with
with
the
the-
time,
The remote.
time stuff,
Christopher Walken.
or the reset time kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a remake of something though?
I'm sure.
Remote Control, maybe?
Because there was another show that was like that.
Kind of like that John
John
Ritter.
Ritter, right?
Yeah, John Ritter movie.
Oh, the Stay
I
Tuned.
think you think
or
it's Stay
whatever,
Tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
With
Was Stay
Pam
Tuned
Dawson.
like that?
Not
Was
really.
it-
That was more like
which
different
one of them
channels.
had Don Knotts as the mysterious guy with the controller?
Don Knotts.
That must have
Wow.
been the John Ritter one, right?
No, I don't think. No.
Am I having is it another senior moment or one of those Mandela moments where I'm misremembering history?
Yeah. I remember the bad guy from that John Ritter movie was the guy from Ferris Bueller, the principal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
John.
What's his name?
what was his
Jeffrey.
name? Jeffrey Johns. Is that-
Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, wait, that's long bad guy.
He's I think he's recently been implicated in some bad
Yeah.
behavior.
That's been going on for a while, I think.
Christopher Rooney.
Stay tuned. With
That's the one had the Three's Company cameo thing.
Yeah, that was funny.
Where have you been?
Jeffrey Jones is the TV salesman.
That's the one.
John Jones is the Martian Manhunter.
But that's where they get sucked into the TV.
Right.
And it turns out that the salesman was an emissary of Satan.
That's always the case.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
It happened
Yeah.
way more than you might think.
I want the knife.
Let's see. Click.
Excuse me.
Paste. The premise of Click wasn't totally original. It's based on the 8th story in R.L. Stein's short stories collection, Tales to Give You Goosebumps.
Oh. Is that on Wikipedia?
But I don't know if it just shares a lot in common. However,
Yeah.
the story in Goosebumps was also called Click as well.
Darren says, since the day I've watched Little Nicky, I often needed Popeyes whenever I'm in the mood for fried chicken. Well, that's because Popeyes chicken is fucking awesome.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
a
yeah.
heretic and say that I still prefer Zippies.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Chick-fil-A or something.
I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say KFC.
KFC, Popeyes, interchangeable.
Little Nicky's is watching is worth the watch just for the torture of Hitler.
The pinecone up the butt.
And the boobs on what's his name's head.
Kevin
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 Nealon.
Nealon.
And then they have kids. But
So which co-star do we like better for him? Jennifer Aniston or Drew Barrymore?
Well, I've never watched the ones with Jennifer Aniston, so I can't give you an authoritative
Okay, well,
answer on
Drew
that.
Barrymore's been 51st Dates, Blended,
Well, Wedding Singer.
Wedding Singer, and Jennifer Aniston, obviously, both the murder mysteries, and I think it was called Just Go For It or something like that. Or
Go with it.
Go with it. Just go with it. And there was one other one, right? With her. Having these senior moments again. It's going to bug me.
I don't know what it would have been.
You get you some ginkgo biloba.
I forgot about it.
No, it's called Google.
Yeah, to the Google machine.
Yeah.
Take
my Google pill. I forgot where I left it.
Okay. Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston movies.
Let's go with it. The murder mysteries.
Just those two?
It's those two.
I thought there was one more.
2 murder mysteries.
Well, yeah, two murder mystery movies. And
Mysteries.
just go with it. For some reason, my search is not working.
Hey, Mike, when do you need the bookmarks by tomorrow? Midnight.
Oh, good. What happened?
I'm trying to finish one more set. So, yeah.
And I'll tell you the same thing I'm telling everybody else. Don't sweat it. You know, we've got plenty, so it's not like not like I'm hurting for bookmarks. I'm just making sure that everybody knows that there's a deadline.
It's well, and like I told you, it's like a lot of it is because I kind of advertise. It's like, hey, we use this for free comic book day. You know? I don't want it to be false advertising.
Can't let down your fan base.
No. I already did. They're not going to get it at the libraries already. I failed.
Now we both missed that deadline.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, yours is looking good. I saw your Mario ones. I didn't realize that's what you're doing was like taking images and then kind of like doing like a collage of them. Came out really good.
Yeah, it's pretty smart.
Yeah, that's what I end up doing for the other ones. I said I've run out of time, so I'm just going to take a whole bunch of sketches from these drinking draws and clean them up into
Yeah, that is smart.
I don't feel like trying to draw 35 new images.
Yeah, it's efficient.
I wish I didn't set that goal for myself, but
Yeah.
But that's why, you know, you're setting these goals. I'm not imposing this stuff on you guys. I just want to make sure we're clear on that. Don't stress yourself out over this project.
I'm posted on myself, so now I have to.
See, the resentment fuels my drive, though, Michael. So if I can't blame you for like press ganging me into drawing stuff, I won't ever finish it.
There you go.
I have to be able to sit at the drawing board and like, damn you, Cannon.
That's
He
right.
made so many. I'm like, I can't turn in like 5.
I'm sure you're not the first one to say that.
Check out a video of the first completed event.
Damn you, Barry Allen. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid.
All right, so what's everybody drawing? I know I'm drawing the wedding singer. Sandy, what are you drawing?
I'm also doing that, but at the end.
Anybody drawing the little old lady singing hip hop, the hip to the hippity hip hip hop, you don't stop.
I was actually laughing at that. That was actually pretty good.
Okay, so 2 of us drawing wedding singer. John, what are you drawing?
I
count.
just
I can see the
finished doing.
count.
I just did. Yeah.
Hotel
Graphic.
Transfer. See, that's another thing. He's done some. He's been a good force in the animation. You know, starting off with 8
Has
Crazy
he
Nights.
done a lot of animation? This is the only one.
Well,
I
how
know.
many Hotel Transylvania movies are there now? There's like 4 of them, aren't there?
But he's
4.
only in the first 3.
Oh, the fourth one wasn't him.
No,
Oh, that was a
he
good.
had a person.
That was a good impersonation.
Yeah, impersonator.
Yeah.
I don't know why he wasn't in the fourth one.
Oh, there we go. Blah blah blah. Do not go. Blah blah blah.
He was holding out for more money.
Maybe.
No, wasn't a bunch of them like not the same guys?
Yeah, because even what's his name? Frankenstein. What is it? Kevin.
James.
Yeah,
Hart.
that definitely wasn't him.
Maybe they thought it was gonna flop.
Could be. Yeah, the premise was interesting. Number 4, where he turns human.
It's kind of like Aladdin, like Robin Williams just
Did
did
anybody
the
watch?
the
Go ahead,
first one.
sorry.
Oh no, it's like I guess Disney was making some kind of like sequel to Aladdin, and Robin Williams didn't want to do it, and so then they got Dan Castellaneta.
Yeah, Dan Castellaneta. Yeah, who later on did this series. So in the beginning, he sounds like Homer Simpson, but later on, it's like he did a pretty good job impersonating him.
But I guess Williams got all mad because.
Well, no, I thought he was mad because I thought the whole thing was like he said Disney wasn't supposed to like feature him. It wasn't supposed to be about the genie. It was supposed to be about Aladdin and all that. And then on the posters, they put the genie front and center and said Robin Williams. And then that he got upset with because that wasn't part of the deal. I remember it took a long time for them to kind of like iron out the whole Disney thing, and then, but yet the third movie, Robin Williams came back to do it. Well, the third Aladdin, I guess, where I guess Aladdin meets his father. I guess the Prince of Thieves, whatever. King of Thieves. But
Anyway, I'm sorry, Michael. You're getting ready to say something.
Oh, I don't know. Couldn't have been too important. Oh, I was going to ask, did anybody watch the Pixels movie?
I watched.
oh yeah,
That was good.
I enjoyed it.
Now, here's it might be contentious for some, but I mean, I like Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, but Michelle Moynihan, who played the Colonel in that, I thought she would have been a good Captain Marvel.
What was Captain Marvel?
I have to rewatch it.
For
only saw it once at, like,
disambiguation.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, Pixels didn't do very well, but it was entertaining.
I liked it. Well, I think the video game aspect of it.
Wasn't it based on like a some kind of a video?
There was
that
some
they had
weird.
on YouTube?
There was some weird sexualization of. I think it was Hubert. But
Yeah, that was kind of.
I think somebody had done an animated short that ended up
Like
being
you-
the inspiration for the movie.
Yeah, because I thought it was like all these video games are attacking the city or something like that.
Yeah, and I believe it was called Pixels. Was what the short was called.
Okay.
I believe. And they just sort of expanded on it and turned it into a feature.
It was a 2010 short film,
Okay.
2-minute short.
What was that one? What was the one with was it Jack Nicholson? Wasn't it Anger Management or something like that?
Oh, that's a good one. I
Yeah, I
forgot
didn't see
about
that
that one. But the cat is like, his name is not Fat Shit Cat, it's Meatball, and I love him.
all I remember is Goose Baba.
Although what he says to calm down.
What is the cartoon one he did? The 8 Crazy Nights or whatever.
Crazy Nights.
That was him, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
was
That's
him.
the Hanukkah movie.
Hanukkah.
Based on a song that he made, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on your yarmulke. It's time for Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah. Go ahead, Drew. Take over.
That's okay. You're doing fine.
Yeah.
Come on. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents,
The grenade.
8 crazy nights. So when you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree.
And we get shut down over here.
No, they'd have to recognize the song. And I don't
Oh,
sing
okay.
it that well.
Just like
Here's a list of people that are Jewish, just like you and me. Go ahead, Scott. Who are they? Who are the people?
All I know is O.J. Simpson, not a Jew.
yeah.
Still not a Jew.
Oh, that's O.J. Simpson, right? O.J.
Yeah.
Simpson.
Yeah.
Still not a Jew.
Hall of Famer Raku. You got Landers. And her
And
sister.
your sister, dear Abby. Harrison Ford's a quarter Jew. Not too shabby.
I just saw a little bit, and I'm not too sure if it was jumping tracks, but it's like I think I saw like Harrison Ford and George Lucas, and you know they're all old now, but they're sitting around, and then I think George Lucas is talking about the Mandalorian, and Harrison Ford's like, "What?" It's like, you know,
Harrison Ford
Mandalorian.
is in. Harrison Ford is in movies, but he pays no attention to movies
yeah,
or shows.
it's like, you know, Boba Fett, Boba what, Boba what, and then it starts singing something like Barbara Ann, like Bob, like, wow, and I'm like, wow, is it really them? It's like they seem like they're
That's
just so
funny.
like confused.
Sure it wasn't a deep fake?
I don't know. I'm sure you can look
Harrison
it up.
Ford. Harrison Ford's in a show on Apple Plus
Oh,
called
really?
Shrinking.
Oh yeah, how I see ads for that. What exactly is that show about?
It's about what's his name? Jason Segel. He used to be in Freaks and Geeks, and he was in I Love You Man and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He plays a psychiatrist who's part of like a psychiatric clinic where a bunch of psychiatrists work, and Harrison Ford plays his boss. And he's really good in it, actually. I don't know. It's just interesting seeing him playing this character.
Oh, you're right. It was deep fake. It is a deep fake. Wow.
Yeah, I could see the interview part, but when you said they started singing, I was like, no, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Because they reacted to Baby Yoda.
I haven't watched the finale yet. I gotta watch that when we're done.
Want to watch it together?
Sure.
Oh, is that The Mandalorian?
I've watched it, but I enjoyed it. I can watch it again.
Oh, is this the season finale?
Yes.
Yeah, it is the season finale. It feels like a series finale when you get to the end. It's like, but I know they're
okay.
making a season 4.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just caught up.
Yeah, Favreau says he's already got it written, so.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind if they just stopped at 3 seasons. I don't know.
I think the 4th season should be Mandalorians with an S.
Yeah. Well, part of me can't help but wonder if, like, did they always intend for it to be like Baby Cart in Peril, like continuously, or was it going to be, like were they going to get rid of Grogu, but then like the fan reaction was too strong, so they had to keep him? Like,
I
don't know.
Sure.
I think there had to be some intention there because they remember how they suppressed the fact that there was a Baby Yoda even in the movie or in the show. Like,
Remember that
so much so that they killed themselves on marketing opportunities because
I was just gonna say like that one Christmas there was nothing for that. And now it's everywhere.
So I guess they could have intended for it to be a 1-season thing, but man, that's quite a secret to keep. That hurts your own sales,
Yeah. I mean, especially Star Wars is such a marketing monster. So,
but maybe they didn't know how people were going to react to Baby Grogu because in the beginning it looked like they really tried to make it look like a puppet, kind of like how they did Yoda,
I think
but whether or not they knew how big it would be, they had to have some clue, or else it would have been in the marketing. That's one of the things about Star Wars. A lot of Star Wars stuff gets spoiled because there's advanced
the toys
production on toys and stuff.
Yeah. No, it's it's Lego. It's always somebody leaks thing for Lego.
So they made a conscious decision not to tell anybody to make toys about the Grogu.
Do you remember Micro Machines?
Yes.
The toys Micro Machines. Well, Micro Machines was one of the companies that early on licensed for the prequels before the prequels came out. And I worked for this company called Sets Etc. that we would do like displays and like signage and set design for mostly like corporate presentations. Well, they had a big presentation, and that toy company, it was called Galoob, that made the They made the Micro Machines. They were having a big thing, and they were unveiling the toys for Phantom Menace like before a trailer had even dropped. And we had to sign NDAs just for being there to set up the designs and stuff. Like it was, and I remember looking at it thinking all they had were the pod racers. And I remember seeing them and thinking, that's freaking in Star Wars? I thought it looked like crap. I was like, what is this nonsense? Like, I didn't know what it was going to be. I was like, this is crazy.
I like the thing about Mark Hamill and how they told him about the whole "I'm your father" Luke thing. He had to keep that a secret for for how long? And he got nervous that he was going to spill the beans.
I talk in my sleep.
Yeah.
Well, because they told him, they were like, I think it was like Irvin Kershner was like, I know, and George knows, and you know. So if somebody else knows, we'll know you did.
All the pressure, But I'm sure that goes with anything, like voice actors or any kind of actors, or they can't say what's going to happen. They just have to wait for it to appear.
Yeah, and this was before the House of Mouse got really serious about that stuff.
Oh yeah. Wasn't that the thing with what's his name? Tom Holland. Whatever. Yeah, he would always be leaking
famously
stuff.
couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
It's like he had a minder. One of the older actors had to be with them all the press junkets,
Well, it was like Ruffalo, I think, wasn't he accidentally had his mic on?
No, he had his phone in a recorder or something, or in a live what's it, Instagram or something. He was broadcasting it live.
It's funny. Of course, when I hear that, I think of Naked Gun when he goes into the bathroom. Oh.
I love Leslie Nielsen.
Oh yeah.
The time
It's,
he was
fun,
on
it's
Conan,
funny how Naked Gun like redefined him because he was a serious actor.
Yeah, the Virginian, right? Or-
yeah, I think he had been on the Virginian. He was in Forbidden Planet. He was the captain of the Bellerophon in Forbidden Planet. But he'd been on a bunch of stuff. But he'd also been like an Airplane and.
Yeah, that was the thing. He was the doctor in Airplane. That kind of.
But
I'm a doctor.
Don't call me Shirley. There's a video on YouTube of him on Conan O'Brien, and he had a little squeeze box that makes farty noises.
Oh, the fart machine. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
And I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. He really enjoys playing with that fart machine.
I think he liked to do comedy. It's just that I guess he just was typecast as not to be comedy, or maybe like for career wise, maybe comedy wasn't a good choice back then.
Well, I think comedy was better for him in the long run, though. I mean, because it gave him longevity.
Well, he just played the straight guy. He just kind of had the lost look, like what's going on.
Oh, he was great at comedy, but it's just weird how his whole career was redefined after a couple movies.
Didn't Dr. Joyce Brothers say that? They took this man and destroyed his career.
They didn't destroy his career; they gave him a different career.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but that's what she said. But it's like, yeah.
I mean, I think he still had a good career. It's just not the one that was probably originally envisioned.
Didn't he do like a Dracula movie?
Yeah, Dracula Dead and Loving It. I think it was a Mel Brooks one, wasn't it?
There you go. Mel Brooks.
Dead and Loving It.
Mel Brooks had a lot of good movies.
Derek was saying Micro Machines he thinks Micro Machines is now owned by Hasbro. I don't know, Ron, you know anything about that? Ron still here?
Oh, yeah, they do.
A bit of a delayed reaction there.
No, I had it muted.
Who is the fast talker guy?
John Machida.
Yeah. I'm the Micro Machine. Later on, he was he Blur?
Almost the movie.
Yeah.
I think he was he held the Guinness World Records for fastest talker. I gotta fix. My Adam Sandler looks more like David Blaine. Somehow I'm screwing up his face here. I gotta fix it.
With the magician?
Yeah. Yeah. How did I mess this up?
I don't know. Because I'm drawing young Adam Sandler. I don't know if it does. I think it looks more like the singer we were talking about earlier. What's it? Bob Dylan.
Yeah. See, I think he would make. That's why I think he would make a good Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
You look at my wedding singer Adam Sandler. It looks like Bob Dylan.
That was the movie that I first thought he would make a good Bob Dylan. And I was like, he looks kind of like Bob Dylan.
I'm going to pull up the IMDb and go through a list of movies here, and we'll see what the like first impressions are. Adam Sandler. Sandler. IMDb. To the Google machine. All right. See if any of these spark any reactions from people. Murder Mystery 2. That's the. Oh, should I start from the oldest? Work my way forward.
Yeah, maybe start with the oldest.
Let's see. You did 4 episodes of The Cosby Show.
Okay.
He was in Going Overboard as Shecky Moskowitz. The Marshall Chronicles. He was the usher.
The Martian Chronicles.
Marshall Chronicles.
Marshall.
He was in an ABC after school special as the drug dealer.
There you go.
The Dog Police. Anybody see that one?
The what?
The Dog Police.
The Dog Police?
That doesn't even sound familiar. I don't. Shakes the Clown.
From
That was so. Is that the one with Goldthwait? Bobcat Goldthwait?
Yeah, that's Bobcat Goldthwait, I think.
Huh.
He played a clown in that one. He played Dinks the Clown. Schiller's Reel. Well, the City Sweeps. He played a janitor. Never heard that one. Coneheads. He was Carmine in Coneheads. That was he was like the one of the boyfriends, right? Or the daughter. Is that right?
I thought she ends up with Chris Farley, but I can't remember Adam Sandler in it for the life of me.
We're gonna do an Adam Sandler marathon.
I can't do an Adam Sandler marathon. I like Adam Sandler, but not like Sandler. Some of his movies I don't want to watch.
We'll do it with Sandy.
Like, I mean, I like Adam Sandler, but I don't want to watch Jack and Jill again.
I don't watch that one again either.
Well, that I think we can skip. You know, it's like.
See, there's the Larry Sanders Show, Airheads.
Alcohol or something.
I like Airheads. He was Pippin Airheads. Mixed Nuts, Louis.
Oh,
95, Billy Madison.
Yeah, I guess I'm out of ink.
Happy Gilmore.
Yay.
Yeah, there's a music video called Steve Polychronopoulos.
Yay.
Steve, anybody? I don't think
That's familiar.
Steve Polychronopoulos. All right, to the YouTube. Steve Polychronopoulos. Over there. Good screen. Back to StreamYard. Share screen. Where's my present? We'll show a little snippet of Steve Polychronopoulos. Okay. Share screen. Share. All right. You guys ready? This is Steve Polychronopoulos.
Okay.
Can you hear it? Is the sound coming through, guys?
I've seen a navel.
Steve!
Polychronopoulos.
I'm a big fucking dick.
I remember this now.
But that is Steve Polychronopoulos.
Yeah.
I don't want to play the whole thing to get a strike.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's right. I remember this video.
I'm a big effing dick.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Back to IMDb.
Well,
Bulletproof. He was Moses in Bulletproof. Robbie Hart in Wedding Singer. Satan in Dirty Work. Uncredited.
Huh.
The Water Boy. He was Bobby Boucher.
I do notice a lot of these guys have like they're uncredited. Like they do these little parts and they're not acknowledged for it.
Big Daddy. You remember Big Daddy?
Oh yeah, Big Daddy. I like that one.
That was a good one.
When they were doing the spit thing to see how close they could get to the ground. Yeah, gross. The Peeper
The Peeper.
video. Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
Oh,
He was a voice of Robert Justin.
yeah, but that was mostly Rob Schneider, right?
Yeah. And who's the pimp?
Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffith.
I mean, those two
Little-
always like work with each other, though, right?
Little Nicky. How about Little Nicky?
Yeah.
Nick.
Like Shicky's fucking heart stuff.
That's the one that Darren likes.
Little Nicky.
There was a Little Nicky video game. I did not know that.
I had it on the Game Boy. It was impossible.
Undeclared.
I don't know what you have to do.
Punch Drunk Club. Oh, Mr. Deeds. I like that one.
Oh, Mr. Deeds. Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Longfellow Deeds. 8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah.
A short called A Day with the Meatball.
Never heard of that one.
Here, I'll just say the character. You tell me the movie. Booza, bongo guy. Well, what movie did Adam Sandler play a bongo guy?
It was a background character.
Yeah, it was a background character.
I know the stuff, but I can't picture the movie.
The hot chick.
You're telling him to be quiet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the voodoo,
like-
the voodoo. He's in the voodoo room.
And it's like, was it the jewelry box? So it was like, oh, it's good, a good place to hide your weed.
Right.
Anger management. That was a stressful movie for me. I'd have punched the hell out of Jack Nicholson.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I think pretty.
Couch testing man. 51st Dates.
Yeah.
Obviously here in Hawaii, that's a well-known movie, right?
Yeah.
Spanglish. The Longest Yard. That was okay. The remake of The Longest Yard with
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. It's
The
a
Burt
different.
Reynolds
It
movie.
seems like a very different kind of movie, but it was all right.
Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo. He played Javier Sandusky. Click. Reign Over Me. I'm not familiar with that one. What's Reign Over Me?
It's the one where he lost his wife and kids in a crash, so he basically mentally shuts down, and he bumps into like a friend from college, and his friend kind of helps him get out of that rut because he's like mentally unstable from losing his family.
So not a comedy.
No, it's a serious movie. I told you that it's really good.
Yeah.
It's one of, I would say, it's a good movie.
I'll have to check that one out.
It premiered here in Hawaii at Ward Theater.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Jackson and I got to see it. And on the way out, we were hanging out by the exit, like this other exit, the back exit. And Adam Sandler comes running by. And Jackson takes a picture with him.
Yeah, a lot of the actors would like show up to the premiere.
All right. Back to the list. The King of Queens, he was Jeff the Beast Sussman. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a ridiculous one, Sandy. You don't mess with the Zohan.
I'm
Oh,
drawing
there you go.
right now. That's what I'm drawing right now. It's funny. It is a ridiculous one.
Are you drawing the fish catching scene?
No, I'm just drawing.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I haven't seen that movie in forever. I only watched it once because of how stupid it
Where he
was.
catches the fish in his butt.
Oh,
I've
so
never
like
seen
that.
that.
I watched that movie once. I won't watch it again. Same as Jack and Jill, and that's my boy.
Oh, okay. Siesta.
I'd rather. I could watch Don't Mess with Zohan more than I can watch Jack and Jill for sure.
I will never watch
Bedtime
that.
stories. Peter Bronson. Funny people. That's the comedy. Comedy about comedy.
That's the what's his name? Judd Apatow.
Just go with it. Zookeeper. He played Donald the monkey.
Oh yeah.
Jack and Jill. We'll just skip past that one. That's my boy.
Terrible movie.
Hotel Transylvania. Jesse. Grown Ups 2. He appeared in Brooklyn Nine-Nine for an episode. Blended. Top 5. Men, Women, and Children. I've never heard of that one. 2014. The Cobbler.
Like the shoemaker
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an
with the
interesting movie.
elves.
No, he's the cobbler.
A cobbler, bored of his everyday life, stumbles upon a magical heirloom that allows him to become other people and see the world in a different way. Sounds interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that one either. Check.
I've seen that
Check
one.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
I don't remember.
It must not have been.
It's
Bedtime
unmemorable.
stories. I like that one's cute.
Let's see. The Ridiculous Six, Pixels,
I
The
I
Do-Over.
enjoyed Ridiculous Six.
Yeah.
It was stupid, but
I've heard Doubleday.
I'll be honest with you, I think I like Ridiculous Six better than I did the movie I was making fun of. Hey, Murphy's here.
Murphy.
Hey, Murphy.
what movie was it making fun of?
The Hateful Eight.
Oh, I'd see. I thought it was like the Magnificent Seven.
Yeah. Wow. We should do that. We should just put an adverb and a number. It's a Western.
This is stupendous 7.
Yeah. The mediocre
Murphy,
5.
since you just showed up, you got to give us what's your favorite Adam Sandler movie.
Tough call. This is stuck between, I would say, I'm pretty sure most people would say Wedding Singer and
There you go.
Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Oh, he like don't mess with this.
Sandy would not
You
say
and
don't
Sandy
mess
will
with
fight.
the Zohan.
Yeah. Me and Sandy will fight.
Uh-oh.
Let them fight.
Well, as long as he didn't say that's my boy.
Okay.
Sandy Wexler. I don't think I've ever heard of that movie either.
That's another Netflix one. I didn't finish that one. I started it and I didn't finish it.
The Meyerowitz stories.
It's just ridiculous.
Real Rob TV series. The week of, he played Kenny Lustig.
That's the
Kevin Can Wait.
Rock one that I was telling you about on Netflix. That one was cute.
He was Kevin Can Wait. I'll have to go back and watch it now. Anybody watch Kevin Can Wait?
I don't think is that on Netflix? I don't think I've seen that one.
It's the reboot with well, it's not a reboot, but it's like a new series with the King Queens couple.
Kevin James.
Kevin James and what's her name?
Leah
Remini.
Leah Remini. Yeah, it's a Kevin Can Wait. Hotel Transylvania 3. Saturday Night Live, cut for time. He with Chad's dad, Brad. Murder Mystery, Uncut Gems, Goldman versus Silverman. That sounds like a serious short. Home movie, The Princess Bride. He played the grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was pretty good.
There's the Nature Planet. Has anybody seen this? It's a short on Kevin James's channel.
No.
Okay, when we get done, I'm asking you guys to go look up Nature Planet. He plays the narrator, kind of a like what's that famous English guy that does all the nature
Richard
documentaries?
James Attenborough. Yeah.
James Attenborough, Sir Richard Attenborough.
Richard.
So he's doing kind of a Richard Attenborough thing as the narrator, and it's about this species of creature, and Kevin James is playing this creature.
Oh, that's funny.
I just watched this thing. It's like, what the? How did this get? What is this?
Yeah.
But I think it's something that
You want to watch
I think Kevin James is. I think it's something Kevin James and Adam Sandler did during the pandemic. It's like we just want to make something. It's like,
It's a performance piece.
Well, that's like that Princess Bride thing. I mean, it was just people wanted to make something during the pandemic.
that was
QB
good.
Halloween. QB Halloween, I kind of like. Hustle, I haven't seen that one yet.
I've seen that one.
You like that one, all right? Hustle.
It's another serious one, but I like. It's based on a true story.
And that brings us up to Murder Mystery 2, which is the most recent thing with Jennifer Aniston on Netflix. Should I replay some more Polychronopoulos?
Play the Lonesome Kicker.
The what?
The Lonesome Kicker.
The Lonesome Kicker. Let me look it up, see if I can find it. The Lonesome Kicker.
How much did Adam Sandler get paid for each movie?
Okay, here we'll get a snippet of the Lonesome Kicker for Scout.
It says he gets $20 million per movie,
Wow.
and his net worth had an estimated net worth of $420 million in 2020, and signed a 4-movie deal with Netflix worth over $250 million.
Ready? Here's the
Wowzers.
Lonesome Kicker. Let's see how long.
Me, I'm the lonesome kicker. Extra points, field goals at your service. I'd also like to hide the special shoe I need to kick in the snow. People think it's so real. The lonesome kicker.
All right, there you go.
Block kick.
Our lives are much fuller for that.
Okay, hope we didn't play too much there.
Yeah, I think it-
You didn't play enough. I'm
That's
good.
his Thanksgiving song. He used to have that. That's his only one, I think, right?
What is this article? 25 richest comedians in the world. Adam Sandler's number 9.
Up there. Adam Sandler's got to be up there, but number 1 would be the one that just died recently. It was,
No, it said number 1 is actually Jerry Seinfeld.
oh, I would have placed him in like number 2.
Number 2 is Byron Allen.
Okay, that's surprising.
There goes a loop.
His
Byron
net worth is
Allen?
800, yeah, his net worth is
Well, the-
800 million.
The thing with Byron Allen is he produces a lot of stuff these days.
Yeah.
But no, where's oh, geez.
Number 3 is Matt Stone.
Oh,
Number
like
4
Trey
is Matt
Parker and
Green.
Matt Stone.
Number 5 is Trey Parker. Oh, how does Matt Stone get more than Trey Parker? Number 6 is Ellen DeGeneres. Number 7 is Jay Leno. Number 8 is Kevin Hart. And then number 9 is Adam Sandler. Number 10 is David Letterman.
Okay, maybe the one I'm thinking of isn't on there because he's dead.
Could be. Could be.
Who's
When
dead?
did this come out? This came out in January. So yeah, maybe he was still.
The one that's on America's Funniest Home Videos. Who was that?
Oh, Bob Saget.
Bob Saget. I figured he would be the richest one.
Is he dead yet?
Number 11 is Larry David. Number 12 is Seth MacFarlane. Dan Aykroyd, Conan O'Brien, Ray Romano, Steve Harvey, Bill Murray, Drew Carey.
Let me see if I can find Bob Saget's net worth.
Joan Rivers was still on this list, so
Oh, that's interesting.
Joan Rivers is dead. Yeah.
yeah, she passed away too, right?
She's a little dead.
Just a little, only a little.
It's a little.
She's just mostly dead.
So
All
what was the richest? What was the richest one on that list, John?
Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld,
With how much?
950 million.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bob Saget was had a net worth of 50 million at the time of his death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was curious. Is Bob Saget still alive?
No, he's dead.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He died in a hotel or something.
Yeah. I think it was complications due to a head injury.
It was a slip and fall thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why he fell, no one really knows, but pretty sure it was a slip and fall.
One of my friends actually went to a recording of that American's Funniest Videos, and they said it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, you watch it and, you know, there's a whole thing about laugh, you know, then if they screw up, you gotta re-record it again and laugh again.
What? There's a whole new meaning to the word laugh track.
Yeah.
I was reading something. They were talking to some comedian, and I guess back in the day, they would have somebody come out to warm up the audience, sort of get everybody laughing.
Well,
I think everybody did
Yeah, I
that.
think
Like
that's
even
what
like
they did at Saturday Night Live.
yeah, Tonight Show, do it, you know.
Anyway, go ahead with your story. Anyway, so back in the day, they would have these warm-up comics.
No, that's it. That was it. I just I don't know.
And then Bob
I thought
Saget
it's kinda
comes out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Saturday Night Live still does that for their live tapings.
Yeah.
What is Adam Sandler's ethnicity?
What is his what?
His ethnicity. No, I was just looking up some reference for Adam Sandler, and then one of the questions was asked that.
What is his ethnicity other than Jewish?
He made a song about Hanukkah. That would be
Yeah, I mean, he's one of God's chosen people.
He was born in September 9th, 1966. His family is Jewish and descends from Russian immigrants on both sides.
He's older than me. Man, just barely, but still.
Yeah.
I figured I was older than Adam Sandler.
Somebody asked, why does Adam Sandler always wear baggy clothes?
Comfort.
Yeah, that's what he said. Comfort over style is what he always says.
Yeah, I don't blame him for that. Jesus. The people that put on the show, you know.
Not everybody wants to do like Eddie Murphy and wear leather suits.
I was gonna go. Not everybody wants to wear a full head mask like Kanye.
Jeez.
Nobody else saw that interview where he had like he saw his whole head covered in a
I
mask.
saw a picture of that. I just thought, God, this guy's his own character in his own anime.
That boy ain't right. That's you know.
Oh.
But that term comes to mind when I see his antics. Anyway, back on track with Adam Sandler.
Ye just needs to get his meds leveled out. He'll be all right.
Let's move on before I say something I regret.
There you go.
more.
Trying to find like some key Adam Sandler quotes or. So, no, I'm just looking for like some key scenes or.
The Price
like,
is
quotes that he
Wrong.
said. Oh yeah.
I don't even have to say the last word. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. What's this? Gee, you know that information would have been used. No, okay, I don't know what
that's from The Wedding Singer. When she's like breaking up with him. Again, this is information that would have been helpful 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes. And that's what I call high quality H2O.
Yeah, but you got to stutter.
Yeah. Scuba Steve.
Oh yeah, damn you, Scuba Steve.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm just saying that, and you guys know exactly where it's from. That's amazing. Church tongue.
Oh, that's from The Wedding Singer.
Yeah. You're going to die, clown.
That's from Happy Gilmore.
That's your home. Why don't you go to your home?
Yeah. I bet you know what it's like to get all riled up, Johnny Mac. Are you peeing, or is that a diesel truck turning off? Sarah, one more outburst, and I was strangling you with my microphone. We wasted the good surprise on you.
That's The Wedding Singer too, right? That's the scene where he's like drunk, right?
Well,
Yeah.
And people are complaining. He's like, I have a microphone and you don't. So you will listen to every word.
The waste of the good surprise on you. That was Big Daddy, wasn't it?
Big Daddy, yeah. Amazing. It's just like, just these little things, and you guys know exactly where it's from. It's good.
Seen too many of these movies.
No, but I mean, we were just talking about that. How like how like
just,
in the 80s.
If you want to stump us, just pull a quote from Jack and Jill.
Oh, there is none on here because I put Adam Sandler's best known lines, and I don't see anything from Jack and Jill.
I totally forgot that movie.
Because nobody knows any Jack and Jill lines.
Is that going to be your eternal hell? It's like it's on loop, nonstop, 24 hours. Jack and Jill.
Now I
there
kind
are
of
worse
watch it just to see how bad it is.
There are worse movies out there.
Yeah.
But that's definitely Adam Sandler's worst.
I totally forgot what that was about. Just blocked that one out of my head.
I'm telling you, That's My Boy was worse than Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Which one?
That's the one I want to see.
That's My Boy.
That's my boy.
It threw me off because it was like, oh.
Remember that fat kid on hard copy with a toy gun? Cop zapped him with a taser until he went bald. That's from Airheads.
We still have people watching this reason.
I disagree. Mortal Kombat is a good game, but I think Donkey Kong is the best game ever. Donkey Kong sucks. You know something? You suck. Some bitter medicine.
I was like, when they had his party, every time he passes a level and they have that band singing the ridiculous songs. They're like, Billy passed the first grade. Oh, what a glorious day.
Happy Gilmore. Hey, if I saw myself in clothes like that, I'd have to kick my own ass.
The best part of Happy Gilmore was
Tackling Bob Barker.
Chubbs. No, Chubbs.
Oh, Carl Weathers.
Chubbs.
All in the hips.
When he gives him the alligator that took his hand. And then Chubbs dies.
Bulletproof. I don't like your God. Your God scares me. I think I gotta draw this thing.
Why are guitars so complicated?
Guitars.
You know what? I'm not gonna draw an electric guitar. I'm changing this electric guitar to an acoustic.
No, no.
I figured the electric would be easier because they're usually more angular. The acoustic have those compound curves.
No. All right.
I believe in you, man.
I'm like those animators on The Simpsons where like they're making an ice cream cone. It's easier to draw.
Hey Murphy, I've been liking those drawings that you've been putting up, your manga, adult manga class projects.
Yeah.
Like the explosion looked really good.
Thanks. Actually, what was it? This past weekend was my first weekend back since I got back, and I totally was not aware or didn't remember that we started a new semester. So there was new students in there, new, I guess, adults, and we were just going over the basics, which was head drawing. And literally, I told myself, pace myself, but they were so installing their own thing that I just started sketching my own thing, and I was like, oh yeah. So somebody said something about action and drawing action and explosions, and so I said, okay, so here's something, and I pulled it up off of I still read manga on my phone and stuff, so I have some series, and I pulled that one up. And I figure, so, I've always wanted to draw a panel from Black Lagoon, so that was like my first one. So it's a panel actually from the manga.
Okay. No, it came out good.
Yeah. But yeah, I just told them, we'll talk more about this down the semester, but backlighting, action. I know you guys are like I'm talking to them. I say, I know a lot of people interested. They want to get down to this, the shonen looking stuff and the action stuff, but we still got to start with the basics. But
yeah.
And I told them you can do it, and they said, but it just takes a lot of practice. So I actually did that in I guess in 1 hour. Yeah, in like an hour sitting. I just told them, keep it simple. That's really all it was. Just shapes. Backlighting on that character was the thing that I was actually interested in doing the most. Okay, Zohan t-shirt.
Scott, what's our topic next week again?
DC Comics.
DC horror comics.
DC.
DC, the old pulp comics.
Batman.
E as in egg, not DC as in dog. Is that what I heard?
D as in egg.
Correct.
She is a dead one.
We got to work on your as-ins.
He is an detective comics. Even that's redundant. DC
Well,
Comics.
It's funny because, like, I'm prior military, and so I always use like phonetic alphabet when somebody asks me to spell something over the phone. I'm like Alpha, Bravo, you know.
Yeah.
But like other people, like the things they'll be like Apple, Mary, Biscuit, you know, whatever. Like they just start saying. I'm just like,
and they get all serious about it.
I think it's kind of funny. I'm like,
Biscuit.
Bob, B as in biscuit. O as in octopus. B as in billy goat.
B as in frog. Wait, what?
Usually
what?
it's like a B as in boy, but somebody one time was just like biscuit. I'm like, okay.
They give you like P as in pterodactyl. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait.
O as in one. Like, wait, what?
Why is one ONE and not WON?
W. I think that's the only word that has that "wa" sound. You know.
Well, one. I'm like, I won the game. WON.
No. But as an O, you know, as an O, I think that's the only has that "wa" sound.
Someone in Webster Dictionary just felt like, you know what, it's just complicated. I'm just going to change the letter.
Talking about the dictionary. I read some quote, and it was talking about how I guess Tolkien was getting criticized for making elves the plural of elves, and the person who was criticizing him, Tolkien is like, well, you know, when I was a professor at Oxford, I did write the Oxford English Dictionary, so you're wrong. But it's like that's like mic drop right there.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear you, but you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Let me get my friends Roger, you know, who did the thesaurus, and Noel Webster. You want to give them a call on the phone?
Yeah, I don't think Tolkien's the one you argue grammar and stuff with.
Yeah. So Tolkien.
I say Tolkien.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Remember
right.
that during trivia we had to spell his name right?
Yeah, we won.
Yeah. We were convinced it was one way, and then Andrew changed it at the end.
I know it was kind of it was a dick move, but I changed it anyway.
No, but we won.
I was sure. I've screwed us before because there's been times where I was positive and then was totally wrong. But
that one you knew.
That time I got lucky. I happened to be right. It doesn't happen often.
Yeah, no, it's funny because when we heard it, we're like, oh, and Andrew's like, I changed it. I'm like, oh, okay. Important thing is winning. My wedding singer's starting to look like David Hasselhoff.
John, did you see that video I sent you?
Which one? The
Craig the Creek one?
I didn't watch it. I mean, I saw what you put put on, but I was like, yeah. I swear, you're the only person I know so excited about Craig at the Creek.
I got nobody else to talk to, man.
I-
It's like I can't talk to the little kids because then I get in trouble if I do that, right?
Jesus.
Wow.
You know, here's what we got to do then. In the next month or two, we got to do a Craig at the Creek drinking draw so that we're all forced to watch it and talk to Scott about it.
There you go. Well, I've seen the earlier episodes. I haven't watched it recently, but the earlier episodes they're very creative.
What's it on?
It's on Cartoon Network, so DC has it. I mean, HBO Max. HBO Max has it.
The Max.
Oh.
You guys heard about that, right?
Oh yeah, where HBO is being dropped and just Max.
It's the Max.
What, like Cinemax?
So,
They're
I
rebranding
guess.
it to just the Max.
What was wrong with
Do the
HBO?
Max.
HBO's been around for a long time.
I don't know.
it sounds like the
Right, because nobody knows what it stands for anymore.
HBO.
Yeah,
It stands for Game of Thrones.
You're watching the Max.
it stands for Home Box Office.
Isn't that where the
Na, 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 na.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
That-
pretty old. I swear, when I was
Why
a
do they
kid
keep
and they
playing
were
the same
flying
show
through
over
those
and over?
cities before that show, I thought it was
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what
the
was
most special effect in the world.
Yeah.
okay, I think I fixed Sandler's face. It doesn't look like David Blaine anymore.
Okay.
Mine still looks like Bob Dylan.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Actually, I'm gonna change his eyes up a little. Give him a little bit of a. That's stupid.
Is Ron still here? Ron gone.
No, I'm still here.
Hey, it's Ron.
Ron's back.
Is Harry Carey here?
Oh, here we go.
No. We're not doing Will Ferrell. We're doing Adam Sandler tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was going to ask
But
Harry
those
Carey
two
what his
work for
favorite
each
Adam
other, right?
Sandler movie was.
Those two work with each other?
Will Ferrell and
Will
Adam
Ferrell.
Sandler?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen them work. Have they?
I think I don't know if Sandler was on when Ferrell came on.
Talking about Saturday Night Live?
Yeah. I don't know if they've
That's
been
a
in a
good
movie
question.
together or not.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out these
Do you know the comedian? She used to be on Saturday Night Live when it was Anna Gasteyer.
Yeah.
I guess she's known Will Ferrell for a long time. Like they did like I guess like improv stuff together before they got on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And I guess one time when they were on the show, there was one of the episodes where they had like the mothers on for like Mother's Day.
Oh,
And
fun.
Will Ferrell's mom was there, and Anna Gasteyer wanted to meet Will Ferrell's mom so she could hear like stories about him when he was little. And she asked him, was like, what kind of kid was Will when he was young? And the mom was like, Will was actually a gifted student, and they wanted to put him into a gifted program, but he refused because he was taking square dancing, and it would cut into his square dancing time.
Gotta have your priorities.
And so she said that pretty much there was like confirmed it. She's like, okay, that's definitely Will Ferrell.
cowbell lessons.
Oh, cowbell. I'm gonna need more cowbell.
I remember Sandler was on when like Mike Myers and Dana Carvey was still on.
What
I
was
think
the,
he and
did he have like a Boy Scout character?
yeah, I think he did a character that was like a kid in like that was always in a scout uniform, like this. With the father that would always like, just let him look at your let him just watch your house or whatever.
All right, now I gotta draw the little old lady behind him. How are we doing on time, John?
We're at 8:36. We're actually getting near.
Oh shoot, maybe I don't have time to put the little old lady on. I got the little lady. Maybe I can peek her out somewhere.
Yeah, you can finish it up off camera.
Yes. Did you guys get a lot of rain? Anybody last night?
Yes.
Yeah, last night was crazy. Well, that's why the lights were all messed up this morning. And I heard Kalihi lost power, and then yeah, they're like the traffic lights were like out this morning.
You guys got hit by a storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it was from Kauai. I guess, and then
Like the neighbors.
we were supposed to feel it again. I think, but I don't know. We'll see. It was pretty clear. I mean, it cleared up today, but yeah, last night was nuts.
Trying to get a clear shot of the lady, the little old lady from the wedding scene, Ellen Abertini Dow.
How's weather been on the mainland? Is it
It's
better now?
actually been kind of clear, but they're predicting more coming our way. And I saw news saying possible El Nino, and I'm like, wow, that'd be interesting.
El Nino. Wow.
El Nino.
El Nino.
Yeah.
Now we can blame it for everything.
So
Now,
it'll be-
you're in.
That was a Saturday Night Live skit too. Who played? Was it
Oh, yeah.
Horatio Sands that played El Nino or
It was Chris Farley.
Chris Farley?
Oh, there you go.
He was the original one.
Now, what area are you in, Murphy? Is that
I'm in San Francisco.
San Francisco area?
Yep. So,
All right.
right in the
And
city.
Ron, where are you? You're more in like LA or
Burbank.
Burbank?
I'm answering for Ron. I don't know.
Let's see. Where can I put it? There's enough room. See.
Was Sandler on Celebrity Jeopardy? Was that about the same time? I know it's that's later.
I think that was later.
Oh,
Because Will Ferrell was
that's right.
Trebek.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, the cat was. She decided to stay in the house last night because of the rain. So I had to kind of like stay in the living room with her all night. She was gonna like tear up the place, so didn't get much sleep last
She
night.
had the zoomies.
Yeah. I wasn't too sure if you wanted to go in or out because she gets kind of restless that way. So. Okay.
Pale yellow pencil. Do I have one? I do. The lid is broken.
I have to practice my caricatures again.
Do you have to do caricatures?
No, I think I have to practice it after seeing these sketches. It's like, ugh. Like, I miss having an undo button. You know. It's all good. It's all good practice.
This is the thing that gets me comfort in knowing that AI can't replace me because I do most of my stuff traditionally.
Oh wait, let me put extra fingers on him. Yeah, some of that AI stuff is scary. What it can do.
Ron, how's your industry taking AI?
They hate it. Of course.
You guys can't utilize it like to speed up things, like
speed up what?
I don't know, just certain things like
I think
certain things.
I think the people that's going to hurt in that industry is the concept guys.
Yeah. I see that coming
Like
too.
people that do like photo bashing and stuff or concept art. I think they're going to get pummeled.
Yeah.
Because the program can do the same kind of thing, but so much quicker. So they can run like multiple iterations in a matter of minutes and then have a person come in and refine it.
Andrew, what was that story you was telling me about how those guys who didn't get invited, who made that program or something for, was it for Star Wars or something, or the Matrix
I don't
or
know.
something?
I don't know. I don't know if it was
They
me.
get invited to what?
Some kind of award ceremony or something like that. Like they weren't acknowledged or something like that for coming up with this program. I don't
think
remember
it
what
was me.
sci-fi movie it was. Huh?
I don't think it was me you were talking to. I don't know. Maybe.
It has to be you. You're the one who tells me this kind of stuff.
What wasn't it the guys at ILM that like came up with the initial concept for Photoshop?
Oh,
I
was it?
don't
I don't know.
Wow. Really?
What's his name? Thomas Knoll or whatever.
I
I always remember seeing that
may
little
not have my
mushroom
facts
thing.
straight, but I'm pretty sure it was like they needed the image editing capability, so they wrote their own software, and that's what eventually became Photoshop.
Wow.
You know, necessity is the mother of invention.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Mother necessity.
I'm gonna tell these dogs outside to shut up.
Do it.
Be the
You have
crazy
dogs outside?
neighbor. Yeah, they're outside. I can hear them. They're all barking their heads off. They're like, bark, 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 bark.
At least it's not my microphone picking stuff up tonight.
Yeah.
The dogs, the chickens, and neighbors partying, and fireworks, and
I am a dog, and I am going to yell at everything.
It's time for the midnight howl. Or the midnight bark. What was it? Lady and the Tramp?
I got up this morning. I was when I left for work this morning, I was walking by and this old lady was walking her dog, and the dog just started losing its shit when it saw me and just like barking its head off. And I'm like, dog, chill. It's too early for this nonsense. Like, just walk in here. Jeez. And the dog is like, it's a person! There's a person!
And where do you live, Andrew?
I live in a town called Aiea.
Oh,
It's a
Lived in a van.
It's a consonant-free town.
Yeah. Yeah. Too good for consonant.
Too small for consonant.
vowels only.
Vowels only. Come on, Andrew. Let's try it for bit parts for the live action Lilo and Stitch.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought you were going to say, "Come on, Andrew. Let's try it for the HPD."
There you go. Yeah, let's do it.
Be like Car 54. Where are you?
We'll be like Cop Buddy kind of thing.
Yeah.
We'll be like Falcon and Winter Soldier.
There you go. You weren't cops.
Man.
Oh, you don't want to be
We're
those
cops.
guys.
We're cops.
So seriously, we are.
I grew up on like cop shows and detective shows, so I have a fondness for. Yep. Streets of San Francisco. Although the
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch, I used to watch that.
They had the Rookies, SWAT.
One more thing.
Yes. Pardon me, yes, if I could just ask
Columbo?
you a couple of questions. You see, my wife watches TV.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
See, Grandpa? I told you they would get together. Yeah, you're smart, so shut up. Right.
Maybe this story is a little too much for you in your condition. Yeah, I love Peter Falk.
I love
Columbo, one of my all-time favorites.
This is
I also really
I don't
like
understand.
the Rock.
Rockford Files.
Yeah,
Rockford
Rockford.
Barnaby
Yes,
Jones.
I love
Kojak.
the Rockford Files.
Kojak.
Police Squad.
Car 54. Where are you?
Norm Macdonald was talking about Kojak, and he was talking about, and he's like Kojak was such a weird show, and he's like there's this one where Kojak is talking to this lady and she's like, you know, her daughter is like run off from home or whatever, and Kojak knows like the daughter is living like as a prostitute, and the daughter's talking about the wife, the mom is talking about the daughter, and Kojak is just like, oh yeah, daddy's little girl, apple pie. You know, and he's like, she's a hooker. It's just kind of like.
Norm Macdonald saying, sorry?
Yeah, but it's Norm Macdonald doing Telly Savalas.
Oh, doing
it was just really
funny. Funny.
But wasn't his tagline, "Who loves you, baby"?
Who loves you, baby? It's like a lollipop.
Lollipop, yeah.
Savalas. Remember him in Dirty
I was
Dutch?
just watching reruns of that Mike Tyson mysteries.
The Mike Tyson mysteries.
I forgot Norm Macdonald was the pigeon.
The Telly Savalas Twilight Zone episode with the doll.
Yeah, was it?
Oh, Telly Savalas was a Psycho from Goba.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, now.
That's interesting.
You
Go by Detective's plan.
spin me right round.
All right, I think I'm done.
I'm looking up the lyrics right now.
I did three quick
John,
things.
we got about 10 minutes. You want to start doing the quick looks? I'm just gonna
Sure.
write. I'm looking up lyrics for round. You spin me around so I can put it in.
Okay. Wait. Actually, you know what? I think I got kicked out because it's like I only have like the basic thing. So I don't think I have the. I don't think I have the admin option.
You should.
Let's see.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, maybe I have to re-log in. I don't know.
Here, I think this is where technology is advanced to the point where it will turn against us.
Yeah. Who is that?
Yeah, we'll blow ourselves up before the machines can. Trust me.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, give me a second to just write in some lyrics real quick.
Well, let me try to re-log in real fast.
I messed that one up. 4. Where's Reed? Reed likes Adam Sandler. Why isn't Reed here?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Now I got the admin thing. I have to re-log in. What do we have to do for? Oh, we do have 7 people. All right, so I'll go first with mine. So I did Dracula from Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
Not so blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Then I did Happy Gilmore. That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Classic scene. And then I did Wedding Singer. It's like, all right, remember, alcohol equals puke equals smelly mess equals nobody likes you.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, but see, it kind of looks like David Hasselhoff.
The Hoff.
The Hoff. Don't hassle the Hoff. Okay. Who wants to go next?
I can go. Is that the one?
Wait, Scott's ready. Scott's
Okay,
ready.
Scott's go. Scott's go.
Scott's excited here. He got very nice. Playing the ukulele. The States. Oh, from Pixels. Yeah, very nice. Very cool. Thank you.
Oh, I guess I'm up.
Well done.
Yeah, I guess you're up. I know Scott jumped out and like boom, it was. I'm like,
Oh,
All right, there's my Wedding Singer.
yeah. Oh, I like how you threw in the lady in back.
And the meatball.
It's a meatball. Yes. Very nice. All right.
heart.
Yes, spin me right around, baby.
Did we get everybody?
All right,
Did Sandy,
next?
did she show?
No.
Ron's
Not
got
yet.
something. Here's Ron.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was good.
Wow.
Oh, that looks like him. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
That's some quality H2O.
Well done.
I like how he grew up and became Aquaman.
Yeah. Very nice. It's good.
Okay.
Who's next?
Did we get Drew already?
No, not yet.
All right, let's look over Drew's shoulder.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. He's not ready yet. Oh, that looks good. Oh, yeah. No, that really looks good.
Good likeness.
Yeah, you can tell who it is.
Thanks. That's all I got.
Pretty low bar. All right, who next?
Well, it was looking like
we didn't
David
do-
Blaine.
Did we do Murphy?
Yeah. We didn't do Murphy yet.
Okay, Murphy. Let's go over Murphy. Shoulder.
Let's do Murphy.
Yeah.
Who was that from?
Zohan.
Oh, this is Zohan.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got
sorry,
the
I'll-
hair dryer.
I can only think of the butt catching fish.
I don't know. Whenever I think about it, it was always just so weird how he did everything in sandals.
Hairdresser. The hairdryer should have been a dead giveaway for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Sandy,
Sandy.
right?
Yeah.
Ah, bright screen.
Okay.
Oh, you knocked out a lot.
Wow.
So this one's Angry
montage.
Man, Zohan, the Penguin from 51st Dates, his messed up foot in Mr. Deeds. Rain Over Me,
that
the wedding
black.
singer. This is just go with it, Little Nicky, and then the Scuba.
Nice.
Scuba
Nice.
Steve.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very
All
cool.
right. So I think that covers
Good job,
everybody, right?
everyone.
Where is Sandy's button? Click on Sandy. There we go. Bring back out. Next week, EC Comics. So we're doing a little horror. Like Crypt Keeper. I think he was EC Comics, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yep, Crypt Keeper,
The Witch.
And
The
next,
Old
third
Witch,
The Grave.
the
next
Vault
week, we'll
Keeper.
have to come up with
The
a schedule
Vault Keeper.
for May. And we are only 3 episodes away from our 100th episode, which isn't really a big deal. 104 is, I think, is the big deal. That's 2 years worth of shows.
Wow.
Wow.
52, you know. But if you guys have any topics for May that you want to see, you know, throw them in the comments after the stream. What else? Anything to promote? John, you got the pop-up coming up, or did you already do it?
No, it's coming up. Yeah, this Saturday, the Pineapple Man and Friends at Mark's Garage from noon to 5 p.m., I think. 12 to 5 p.m. And I got my comics, so you can pick up your comics there.
Yay. Comics. Waiting to hear about a Mother's Day show, May 13th. Is that right, John?
I think that's going to happen. Yeah, May 13th.
So I'm waiting to hear from Sonny. I'm waiting to hear from Sonny, but he's setting up a like a craft show kind of thing. It's going to be is it Waimalu High School? No,
Waimalu Elementary.
Waimalu Elementary.
Yeah, which is
That's right by my house.
hey, it is.
And we're gonna try and get spaces for Comic Jam if you guys want to go sell some stuff. But I'm waiting to hear how many tables he's going to be able to get and how much they're going to cost. But it should be a good deal either way. So if you ever wanted to try out selling, it's probably a good way to get your feet wet.
I don't have
Saturdays in
anything
June.
comic book day.
Free Comic Book Day is the first Saturday in May, so that's coming up pretty quick.
The sticks. Andrew, you're going to be doing something.
I am.
Yeah, deadline for bookmarks if you want them in is midnight tomorrow, the 20th. So that I have time to print them and cut them and send them. But again, no pressure. We've got plenty. We've already got more bookmarks this year than we've ever had before. So no pressure to do a bookmark. the Arts of Marx, the Pineapple and Friends is going. John's part of that, along with a lot of other members that we know. Across the street at what's the bookstore? Bow's?
Bass Bookstore.
Bass Bookstore across the street at Bass Bookstore is
Brady Evans.
Brady Evans has a display going on for the month. Go check out his stuff. And then you kill 2 birds with 1 stone and then walk across the street and go to Marks and Marks.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna be doing a signing at Susie's backseat with Ruby Rocket.
Bada bing.
What is Susie's backseats?
Not gonna touch that.
It's the pride of Waipahu.
Yeah, it's in its unmarked white van.
So Free Comic Book Day, the first Saturday of May, Drew will be at Other Realms, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
doing sketches for free sketches.
the children.
You taking tips or not? Are you taking tips?
I don't know. I was asked if I would do free sketches for the children.
Okay. Ask if you can put out a tip jar.
Yeah, you should.
Sure.
You know, free sketches for the children.
We'll go over that and harass Drew.
Yeah, I don't have anything for Free Comic Book Day. John,
no,
surprisingly doesn't have anything.
No.
So if you have a venue and you'd like some artists, hit us up.
Well, we have a comic jam next week, right?
Yeah, there is a comic jam next week because of the conventions last week or at the beginning of the month. So I'll be there the Sunday I'll be there a little early because I have to get the tables and chairs from the mall.
Oh yeah.
What other shows? Anything? Super Saturdays in June.
Yeah, Super Saturday in June, and then Comic Con Honolulu is not until August.
And Maui's probably going to be December time frame.
Probably. That's it.
Why is done. What about this convention that Michael Sato's setting up? Is that looking
not until next year at least?
Okay. Still no word on Amazing Comic Con Aloha.
I haven't heard. Well, isn't Vegas going to come up pretty soon? Like, is it next week?
Yeah.
I think after that, then they'll probably focus a little bit more.
Well,
we'll hear more.
That's what they told me after Amazing in November. Oh, well, let's get through this and then we'll do something. And then they announced Vegas again. It's like, well, what the hell?
Well, the thing is, I don't know. The convention center is kind of rough too because isn't there new management too with the Hawaii Convention Center?
Yeah.
So,
There's new. From what I understand, there's new management every year at the convention center. So
it's rough, and the policies have changed. I mean, that's why this year we had to have the sheriffs and everything and more security.
You got to pay the Aloha tax.
You got to help cover the $65 million in damages to the roof.
Oh yeah, for the leak. Oh my goodness, that last day. I don't know if you guys heard about that. On the last day, it rained hard, and apparently on the third and fourth floor, the roofs leaked, and I think part of the plaster fell too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm giving you the actual estimate: $65 million in damage.
Ugh.
Wow. I mean,
but it was a good turnout. It was 20,000
there
people.
was, there's 4 floors, and water was leaking into the 3rd floor, so that should give you some idea.
And here we are on the bottom floor. We had no idea it was even raining because there's no windows or anything. We're like, oh, it's raining.
So Jam, Free Comic Day, those are the 2 immediate things coming up. Anything going on in San Francisco we should know about?
No, not off the top of my head. Nope, just.
Sandy, do you have anything to promote?
No.
No? All right. Okay, I guess it's time to say aloha.
Okay.
Aloha.
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 Thanks for joining us with our tribute to Adam Sandler, which